My life probably is the same, it's just a little bit trickier to get to where I want to get. I have Stargardt's disease, which is an inherited retinal degeneration. I've lost most of my central vision, and hopefully my peripheral vision will remain intact.
My sight is very poor. I have tiny fragments of retina left. I suppose I'm all my life struggling with sight loss, but really it's from my mid-20s. So, but I've never spoken about it.
In general terms, Fighting Blindness is a patient-led organisation. There are 3 pillars to what we do. We fundraise substantially for research into treatments and cures for sight loss. We promote advocacy to empower people, and we also provide a counselling and support service to people to help them in their daily living, literally to help them come to terms with sight loss in their lives. My role in Fighting Blindness is to manage our nationwide counselling service. So we provide a counselling service to individuals who are affected by sight loss and to members of their family and even close associates and friends.
We had our first child, Tom, in 2008, so I decided to be a stay-at-home mum when he was born. In the meantime, we've had 2 other children. So we have Tom, who's 9, Colin is 6, and Tess is 4. They don't understand the problem, but they know that my eyes are broken. When I went to see the first consultant, my husband came with me. I remember at the time asking him, am I going to go completely blind? He thought no, and my big question was, would I be able to see? Would I be able to see my kids grow up? And he said yes, so I was relieved that it wasn't worse. You can't expect people to have the level of awareness that you have, and sometimes that's quite isolating. When you're struggling with sight loss, you will need counselling at some stage, I'm sure of it. And you shouldn't have to go through it alone, and you shouldn't have to figure things out yourself. That service was free, and it was a gift.
Sight loss, it's a life-changing situation to find yourself in, but it's not life-ending. And losing your sight can inform the way you live your life, but it doesn't have to determine how you're going to live your life. Therapy is an act of self-empowerment. It's like that phone call, it's like that email. You're taking the first step. And therapy is about finding your own inner resources, your own inner wisdom. Sometimes people put it to the back of their minds for years, decades perhaps. So acknowledging that, yes, I have a problem, and yes, I need to address it. That takes a lot of courage, and sometimes it takes a lot of time to get to that point.
You've got an inner turmoil of fear. If I wake up in the morning, can I see? You go down to eye clinics, you're afraid what they're going to tell me. You have all these inner fears all the time, but you don't share them with family or friend because, first of all, family, you don't want to worry. Friend have enough going on, and you lock down. So I've never discussed my sight loss with anybody because I don't fit in the seeing world. I was always trying, but my sight was restricting me without me realising it. And I went up to the support group in Cork, and literally I stepped into my world. I just want the world to know about Fighting Blindness, and I want to help in any way I possibly can, because if I didn't have them, I would be in this house on my own most days, nothing to look forward to. My life would be as good as over at 57 years of age if I didn't have Fighting Blindness and inside counselling.
It's not just about coping with sight loss, it's also about the possibility that in time there may be a treatment or a cure, and if not for them, if it's a genetic situation, for their children. So I like to think of Fighting Blindness in all that we do as we promote hope.
It's looking forward, it's improving things for people. It's, you know, like I say, research being done. I mean, every new drops that are brought in, they are helping somebody. So it's not that we're all sitting waiting for the big miracle up there. It's been done every day.
Just because you've been diagnosed with something, it's not the end. There is work going on, and just to be informed as a patient and to be given such a level of information is amazing. And it's so empowering, and it is so helpful. They saved me, definitely.